If you are new to sourdough bread baking and are looking for easy to follow step-by-step instructions, this video is for you.
Check 1, 2. Okay. Peace. Question. Hey, let me know first. My music at a right level to be able to hear me talk. Open. My OpenClaw running side. It's all good. Up and running. Have a software as a Oh, hey, can you know me? Do you hear me now? Mic check, mic check. You hear me? Trying to figure out if my volume's correct on my music. Everything's on my mic. Let me know. Okay, good. Cool. Let me do an open. Check 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you couldn't hear me. So anyway, like I said, so I'm running OpenClaw. If you do OpenClaw, let me know. That'll make things a little bit better. And let's see, where's my gateway? 127. There we go. There you go. That gives you a little, you know what port I'm on. You could try to get me. You're a hacker. Hacking's nice. I'm just trying to open up. Damn this thing. Son of a. There, that was hard. What are we here today for? Hey, well, I am setting up my I don't know if you're familiar with OpenClaw, but OpenClaw is awesome. And it's kind of like agents, agentic workflows and whatnot. So I have mine set up on Telegram, and it's running great, and it works great. It's really awesome. But I use this thing called Pickaxe for my SaaS, and that's like a software as a service. I don't know how much you know, but I charge people for software, you know, like to sign up for this for salespeople. So I'm trying to start a new. I'm doing a new business model. I'm going to do. I'll just call it Easy Claw. Call it Easy Claw. And I have my OpenClaw runtime running. So I'm gonna see if I can get. This is brand new in Pickaxe. I mean, I run this. I have about 100 subscribers, which is all right at $20 a pop. That's $2,000 a month. I'm always adding subscribers for the sales thing, but this is a little different. This is going to be one that runs OpenClaw in the background, and that's a brand new feature they just did on Pickaxe. So I'm going to see if I can get it working well. Doesn't look like it wants to do much at all right here. Sorry. Cursor. What's going on with Pickaxe? Are they down? How am I supposed to work? There we go. The latest. Okay, adaptive personal assistant. Let's just call it personal assistant. So I was just gonna kind of research. So this is how Pickaxe works. You're not in this field. Well, this is how you build something behind the scenes. I'm gonna get my affiliate link out in case people come on here and want to know. So Pickaxe is a platform where you can build your own AI stuff. But not only can you build your own AI, but you can put it into a studio. You know, for instance, this one right here, I built, and it looks like this. And this is for salespeople with the Juice Plus company. And this just gives them a bunch of different AI bots they can use, which is nice because there's one that's like a business mentor, their DMO, what they do every day, social media guides, event planners, personal life coach, nutrition and dietary stuff. And I also give them regular AIs too. And they get it for $20 a month. So it's good. But now what they've added to this is the option to use what's called OpenClaw in the background. And OpenClaw is pretty wild, because an OpenClaw agent, like over here, I can just tell it to do stuff and it'll just go do it. Like I could tell it to open up my browser, and if I gave it access. I could give it access to a bank account. It could go trade stocks. It could buy plane tickets, all kinds of stuff. So it's kind of what's coming next. If you ever hear people talking about agents. So I'm just going to kind of create. And if you have questions, you can ask. I'll probably talk out loud. I like working like this because it actually helps me work better. I wish I knew how many people were on here. It's just you. Gotta get better with OBS. Anyway. So let's go to my new thing called EasyClaw. So this is going to be my new studio where I can sell people the ability to have an AI assistant, which is it's kind of like if you know how like ChatGPT, like if you talk to it, it gives you an answer. It's kind of like Google, but it talks to you, right? But it basically it tells you what to do. You ask a question, and then it tells you what to do. Well, this is different. Yeah, it's creating AI. Well, not from the bottom up. I mean, I'm not going to train a model, although you'll see in a second that I do get to configure it pretty well. With agents, it knows what to. You tell it what to do, and it goes and it does it. So it can have access to your Gmail. Like I could ask this one over here. Do you have any new emails? Well, this one, I gave this one its own Gmail account and stuff, so. 2 unread emails. Oh, that's spam. That's all spam. Go ahead and delete those. I always want you to delete promotional emails. No need to keep them at all. So now you're going to see what it says over here on the right side. It's going to say, "Oh, okay, cool." And it will always delete them from now on. So it learns. It's another cool thing about agents is it's like they're always learning and trying to get better, okay? So yeah. So what I'm going to do here is I can create a agent, which I already have one. Just started this little project. I just don't know if this is the best way to set this up. So I'm going to actually go and let's ask here. I'll create a new AI studio. What is it going to be called? It's going to be called EasyClaw. I don't know if that's a very marketable. Did you know what OpenClaw was before I started talking about it just now? Curious. Yes, EasyClaw is now here. Has its own folder. What are we going to do? The system prompt. All right, I guess it's got to work. So I'm going to just start working. Okay, so in this repository, oh, by the way, if you're on the stream, I talk into my keyboard, so you'll see it typing, or maybe not, but sometimes I'll be talking, so that's what I'm doing. We're going to work on the brand new OpenClaw engine within Pickaxe. So I'm going to create a new Pickaxe studio. It's called EasyClaw. And the vision of this product is going to be to create a basic, generic, very vanilla personal assistant studio or bot. And of course, it has OpenClaw as a brain. But to be honest with you, I'm still kind of figuring out the whole thing. As far as how OpenClaw has implemented the, how Pickaxe has implemented the OpenClaw runtime. So I'm not really sure about that, but I'm pretty sure we create a system prompt for the Pickaxe in that studio, and that's going to be the base file. What do we call it in OpenClaw? We call that the identity? Gosh, I'm not even sure. Well, let's see what you say about that. Take a look at the OpenClaw file structure and then Pickaxe file structures and see what the parallels are. All right, so I need to load up. Man, I just changed over and now I lost all my good stuff. I switched from Google frickin' anti-gravity. Hey, this is a good example of what agents are. Over here, you see two different things running at the same time. So I asked one question, and it spun up two different AI agents to do what I asked. That's the difference. So that's where things are going. Where everything's going to be connected. You know, like if I want to run my sprinklers, I just tell my bot, hey, run the sprinklers, and it connects to my sprinkler thing and turns on my sprinklers. Keep playing around. So what I'm trying to do is create something where normal people that don't want to go into like the more challenging, like the tech side of things, and it just sets up for them easy. That's what I want. Problem is, I don't even think I have my. Can I import settings? No, that wasn't settings. Gosh, where did I put that? I had like settings in my old anti-gravity. That was really nice. It kind of like, here, agent. Oh, it didn't pull those in. Workflows. There we go, buddy. So AI Studios. Oh, that's because the folder needs to be GitHub. Okay. Okay. Okay, I figured out what's frustrating me. Right now, in your directory over on the left, we have open the AI Studios folder. But if you look up, I think one level from that, you're going to see that GitHub is the folder that AI Studios is within. And I want that to be the main folder on the left-hand side, so I can have access to some other things. Can you make that change, or do I have to do that manually? Oh, I can't chat. What the heck? Give me some text once in a while if you're in here, because otherwise I'm just moving kind of slow, to be honest with you. I mean, I'll try to put on a show if I know there's people watching. All right, what do we got here? What are some of these things like? I want just some text that scrolls once in a while, you know? Oh, that's too easy. Cam boxes? What the hell is all this stuff? Oh. Alerts? No. A widget? I just want some scrolling text, you know? Guess that doesn't do that. Yeah, you're no lonely? Alright, well, let's stop playing around. I'm not gonna do my affiliate link then. Fine. It's just my first live stream doing this like this, so alright, did it say you could do it? What the hell are you gonna do over here, buddy? You'll need to do that manually in Cursor. I can't directly change your Explorer root workspace from here. File, open folder. Yeah. Okay, file, folder, GitHub. There you go. I'm gonna lose my chats, aren't I? Damn it. I did. I can go back. Archived? Nothing. Alright, that's okay. We can start over. But now I think I can load my guides. Are these my guides for get? No. Oh, there's my OpenClaw, my real one. Sweet. Launch OpenClaw. Not really what I need. I thought it had okay. All right. Gosh. Do you use Cursor? What is that thing called? I want to do API over to well, damn, if I'm a real software engineer, I'd be pretty terrible, huh? No. I am more of like kind of a tech guy, but not officially. I don't do it professionally. But I have, like I said, created a product and I'm able to make money with it. So I'm just going to keep doing it. I mean, nowadays, this is like the Wild West, man. You just start learning. I'll tell you what, I should give you my affiliate link. Here's the deal. I literally started off by like making some custom crap inside of ChatGPT, and then just moved on from there. And it was like, okay, I think you can do more. So I just kept learning more. Next thing you know, I was launching a SaaS, which is a software as a service. There we go. What happens when you go to my affiliate link? So if you were there, then you would sign up and I would get money. That's cool. That's real nice. All right, I'm gonna put that in my YouTube. It should be like clickable at all times, right? It's really not that hard. I mean, if you're have any tech ability at all, it's not bad at all. Really isn't. We just hit this live stream. I think you're on my actual live stream right now, right? Maybe I'll just be able to see this now. All right, so here's the actual affiliate link. Could be a way to like pin that, right? Send message. There we go. Well, let me try another one. Damn. Suck. Get out of there. Okay. Pickaxe. Make your own AI at Pickaxe. Here's my affiliate link. And I don't work for them or anything, obviously, but it's a really cool project they did, because they it's like Stanford grad students, I think, and just made this awesome product that allows normal people to just make things that are awesome. Now, I know you can vibe code stuff and all that nowadays, pretty easy, but the difference is I can form this into a studio. You know, I have all this control. I can do it with the web. I can make it there's like a landing page, and it ends up looking like this, which is pretty nice because I didn't have to build the website. There's automatically you can sell things. It does all of the payment. It links up over on Stripe. It just manages everything for me. So it's really, really, really nice. I can control how many uses everybody gets each month. I mean, it's really good. So it kind of solves all that problem with you, you know, like, so that's why when I was making things on ChatGPT, it was like, okay, well, I made this custom thing, but like the only way I can like share it with people is just give it to them. Or you could sell it, I guess, for a one-time use, but they could just share it with anybody else. And so they could steal it from me, you know? So this is a way to have like your own software service that people sign up for, and you can make it do whatever you want. I like it. I find it really helpful. And yeah, it's just AI like anything else. Anyway, so now I'm deciding to make one called Easy Claw. And now we're going to start over here because I want to talk to it over here. I'm going to try to connect, what is that called? Gosh, I had it all set up in frickin' anti-gravity. I'll just open anti-gravity and see if I can figure out how I had this set up. Anti-gravity's pissing me off though because it runs out of tokens so fast now. Like virtually unusable. Let's ask it. What's the name of that thing called? Something 7. Context 7, I think. We have connection through API to Context 7, correct? We have a Context 7 API connection, correct? I'm only using Gemini 3 Flash on this because I'm out of tokens. So I had to switch over to Cursor. Hopefully I'm going to get more. Context 7, good. It found this. It doesn't give you my API key right now because I don't have to go change it. Oh, it searched. Oh, cool. It's still working on something I was doing yesterday. Huh. Yeah, I don't really want to go into my root directory. So, hmm. I think that's the name of that. Context 7. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Okay. So I did have it installed on the old one. So I think that's the way to go. Because Context 7. What's the process for installing an MCP connection to Context 7 in Cursor? I don't know where the MCP stuff is in this thing. I think it's going to be in the settings. Here we go. Open Cursor settings and go to MCP tools, or open your MCP config file if you can manage it directly. Okay. Go to settings. Go to MCP. Oh yeah. No MCP. Add a custom MCP. Okay, context 7. Signing in where you guys can't see me because you're not getting my API keys. You do not need to know coding languages. No. I don't know coding languages. Well, you know, once you... I mean, dude, I just vibe coded. I just wanted a countdown timer. Okay, check this out. If I go here, starting soon. You see how there's a countdown timer happening right now? Well, that I literally said, create a countdown timer. Create a countdown timer. I want to use it for my screen in OBS. And it just created a countdown timer. I mean, it's literally like that now. So, no, you don't need coding tools or any of that stuff. This is my AI Studios. This is the one I actually charge for. And if you look at that main pickaxe, where is it? Mana. There he is. So this looks a little technical, but honestly, I just tell it what I want, and then it kind of creates all this. Then I put it into tune format. And this is what I actually would paste into the actual AI. And then it becomes this person, this thing. And the nice thing about running something like Cursor or something like that is the AI actually creates all this documentation too. So it's pretty amazing what you can do. You can definitely contact me and connect with me. I have like a circle community where other people that want to build stuff kind of hang out. So if you'd like a link to my circle, let me know. That's kind of a new thing I'm doing. Freaking neck hurts. All right, so this is the thing, I'm not very good at streaming because I just start screwing around. All right, so we're gonna add a custom MCP. There should be like a sound I get. I gotta work on my setup here so that I get a sound when somebody, because obviously I'm gonna blow up as a streamer, right? Come on. All right, so I logged into, let's API key. I have an API. Okay, so the nice thing about this too, even if you're not a coder, it'll still open this up. I mean, you will get comfortable with a terminal like this. Oh, what's up with that? Oh, gosh, I only have 3 requests. Okay. So, like, here's what I do when I get into trouble as far as being like a non-coding person. Like, right now, like, I don't know why that command didn't work. It said it was going to work, so I'm just going to paste in what it says from the website and let this thing figure out how to do it. I mean, it's AI, it's coding. Professional coders aren't even coding half the time anymore anyway. There we go. Now it says perfect. I don't know why it's not doing it. Can't you open a terminal and run it? I mean, I think Cursor can do this. I mean, I could do it in anti-gravity. This is more popular than anti-gravity. It must have the... Yes, there you go. Thank you. I'm going to allow it. Oh, it probably has to install some stuff. Okay, this is my first day using Cursor, so forgive me. While it's working, I'll get another window going of... we'll start with Claude. Actually, I have a Google thing that's the OpenClaw. Expert in Gemini. Install. Oh, good. See, it's installing things. That's what I thought. It was missing some extensions. Go ahead and do it, buddy. Is it asking me for permission somewhere? Oh, look, what is this? Cursor. No, that's another project. I don't need that open. Oh, look, there's a Windows installer box. Boom. I don't know. I got a lot going on because I am helping out seeding my my game I like to play, the server. It's only at 9 of 60 people, so. That game is Squad, in case you are a gamer. Yes, old people play games too. I'm an admin on the server, actually. Okay, so this is still working. Still requesting. Oh, this looks like it moved on. There we go. All right, it just asked for permission and now it's gonna install. Yeah, it's working on it. There we go. All right, it's good. It's very fun doing this stuff. You should definitely build AI, man. Good. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's what's happening, you know? Now it's going to set it up. I like it. Context 7 setup wizard. They're going to ask me for an API key. I'm not going to give it to you. On my right screen, right? The keys to the kingdom. All right, so let's Gemini. I have a OpenClaw Guru created. Go. And what I did is I loaded up all the docs and stuff in here. Oh, I heard a click. What is that? Ready? Is it restarting or something? Maybe it's restarting. Add node to path and setup wizard. Yeah. See, I mean, the AI does it. The thing that I find that you need to start to understand, and you'll do it, you'll learn it by doing it, is how the workflow goes. That's the important thing. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to this for a second here. Okay, Pickaxe has finally launched the OpenClaw engine as the runtime. So it's interesting because it turns out that OpenClaw kind of maps well to Pickaxe. So Pickaxe is now using OpenClaw as their main engine. And so like the system prompt is going to be similar to like the soul document or the identity. And then you're going to have like things like documents, which we always have. I can still have a RAG database. There's going to be the skills in OpenClaw now become what do they call them in Pickaxe? They call them. I'm looking. Actions. And of course, the knowledge base will be documents. And of course, you have all your settings in Pickaxe that are, you know, like the token amount, the model you're going to use, all the stuff we use in Pickaxe. If you think about it, it correlates to some of those files and settings in OpenClaw. So what it's going to do is it's going to be a lot more agentic. And I think what we're going to do is have like one main bot for the like personal assistant, and then I can have other bots that that one hands off jobs to and things like that. So go ahead and take a look at what you know about OpenClaw and about Pickaxe and see if you can kind of map those correlations for me. Okay, so I'm just going to have it search that out for me. And I'm doing that so that I can just kind of plan how I'm going to attack this. The wizard is open. Where's the wizard open, guys? They should be asking me for an API key. It's opening. Context 7 is opening on my right window. So just now, it just opened up a browser over here. And that was the AI doing that. Allow it. Yep. Login successful. There's a new MCP server. It installed 2 tools. Great. Restart cursor? Okay. Let's restart cursor. While we wait for cursor to come around. There it comes. Take a look at what Gemini found. The alignment between and pickaxe and the OpenClaw architecture is a logical evolution. I believe that's true. Moving from a chatbot framework to an agentic gateway framework. True. Yeah. Hub and spoke architecture. I appreciate you setting up the multi-agent strategy for me. Initially, here's what I want to do, and you help me figure out what bots we need. I like the whole idea of having a handoff model or like a hub and spoke architecture. So the personal assistant is the main hub. I agree with that completely. And so what we want to do is have other assistants that operate around that are adaptable. And help me think through this, because I want it to be something that people would want to subscribe to as just an everyday person, to be able to have an assistant that connects to their files, maybe connects to their calendar, their emails, things like that. So what are some recommended basic functions that people might have in their lives? I find that I like to use, so far in OpenClaw, I like to use my main assistant, which kind of handles a lot of my calendar type of stuff and general talk. And then I have and emails. Then I have one that's focused on health, which includes eating, exercise, medication, doctor's appointments, goals in that area. Then I have one that's specific to like home and garden type of stuff, like managing my house. and my gardens and all that good stuff, growing food. Then I have one that's gosh, I can't even remember. Let's see. Oh, my CRM is my only other one right now, which a lot of people won't have a CRM, so I'm not really sure if that applies, but you give me some ideas about how this might be best set up as a vanilla generic personal assistant. All right, we're gonna hop over to here and see what we're doing. Make sure you remember these correlations because we're going to be now creating pickaxes that are more focused on being good OpenClaw assistants rather than traditional AI assistants. And the whole architecture of how we would even approach setting up the whole studio might change, I guess, based on the whole idea of the whole hub and spoke and wheel type of a setup. All right, the Vanilla Agent Suite, the Hope and Liaison. So in this model that you propose, they'll primarily speak to the liaison, the hub, and let's say we were working on our to-do list or something, it would hand that off to the executive assistant, correct? But if it does that, especially in the pickaxe platform, is that going to add a lot of latency to the setup? Because right now, I just go directly to the executive assistant for that kind of a thing. But it might be nice if they just had one point of entry on their Telegram. Gosh. Yes, go ahead and draw the blueprint. Are you guys going now? All right. Got to peace out. See you later.